So now we're going to see how to use media queries to build mobile first. We just tried that hover thing and I couldn't get it to work, so I like the CSS hover much better. And so we'll create a new folder. Let's just copy this one and 04. And then in here we have an index and we have a main, and split those vertically. And then we have a 600 plus. So we'll open that up. And we have a print. We'll open that up. And all of our style sheets are imported. And so now we want to build our website, and we're building mobile first. And so the first thing we'll just look at, like let's say this is going to be, we're going to have 5 divs and they'll have IDs like that. Oops, and we want 5 of those. Okay, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for mobile, we'll have HTML, body, div, padding, content padding, border, margin, and content padding, border, margin, and font, inherit, and color, inherit, and I know what I left out. Box sizing, border box. And then we're going to use, we'll do this as like either section or main. So I think this would probably be a section. Like if we were really to sort of use semantics, and let's go for it. This would be our header. This would be our footer, right? Then we might have an aside. Just thinking about this for a second. I don't know if that's where we want the aside. And inside the header, we're going to fix that up a little bit, but we'll do that in a moment. So we'll just have the header there, and then we have 2 divs, and we have an aside, and we have our footer. And so let's add in, just to reset, header, div, aside, footer. Okay, those are reset. And now for body, and this might change. Just for starting out, we're going to do body. And we'll do display flex, just flex direction as row, and flex wrap is no wrap. No, we want wrap. And justify content. I guess just center or flex start, and that's good. And then for header, div, aside, footer, we want flex grow 1, and we want them to take up, in flex basis to be 100%, we want them to take up the entire amount. So, if we do, like 100% will take up the amount. And I think I want this, sorry, I'm just like a little bit, I'm just going to do a div, call it container. Okay. And then body, height 100 VH. And there's our container. And now our container, let's do our container width 80%. And then header flex basis, which is another way of saying width 100%. And we could do, we maybe just call these S1. And this one will be S2 and S2. We could do like 60% or 30%. I don't know if we need that. Let's give them background color. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so now I just want that to be in the center. So I need my container width. I want it to be margin 0 auto. So that's in the center. And if I wanted these things to be a little bit higher, the S1s, the S IDs, I could give them a height. Okay. And I'm actually going to do these all 100% right here. Okay, like that. And I could add in a media query when we're 600 plus. I could say S2 flex basis 30%. S3 70%. So when I get over 600 pixels, right, it changes my layout. See that? Maybe I want that to be like 900 pixels. Like, let's change it at 1200. And I'll just rename this to 1200. It doesn't matter what it's called. What matters is that, right? I could just call this 12, right? Doesn't matter. So long as I'm calling the right file, what matters is this. That's what's specifying it. I just like to have it in the name. And so now it's only going to change to 1200. And so that's where you could start to see that, okay, here's what it looks like on mobile, and then here's what it's going to look like on desktop. How many people that's interesting? And so that's why when you look at a website, like here's Greater Commons, right, that's what it looks like on desktop. Here's what it's going to look like on mobile. Mobile, desktop. Notice there's not even an image on mobile. Why would we not have an image be sent to you on mobile? Dude, images are big. It takes time, right? You're going to be sitting there going, what's up? So we're not sending you that image. But if you're on desktop, right, we'll send you that image. We figure you've got better connection. Cool? So I want you to build this one now. So that, you know, it's like basically taking that Flexbox design, build it on mobile so it's all like that, and then build it desktop so it's more like this. Okay? Good? You like it? I'll put these up as homework too, so you can submit them.